All you have to do is pour this sweet coconut milk over these soft golden baked rolls, and you have PANI POPO. This is so good. I'm starting off with the frozen dinner rolls, the Thaw Rise and Bake dinner rolls. It is actually raw dough that you thaw and rise and bake. I'm taking around 1 tablespoon of softened butter, and I'm going to spread that in an 8 by 12 baking dish. I'm going to be making 12 rolls for this recipe, and you'll want to preheat your oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit. So now I'm going to place 12 of these frozen rolls onto the baking pan, or this is a baking dish, or you could use your favorite soft yeast roll dough recipe. I got this recipe from Samoan Food Surfer. His video kind of went viral and I had to try this. Okay, 12 frozen rolls in my buttered baking dish, and what I'm going to do is place it into a cold oven with a light on and let it thaw and proof. Here I have a 13.5 fluid ounce can of coconut milk, and I'm using unsweetened coconut milk. I'm going to be adding sugar. I will say in the original recipe, I believe it called for a cup of sugar, so I'll try that. I'm also going to add some vanilla extract, and I like a pinch of salt. Okay, so add your coconut milk, and I will be scraping all of that out. It kind of separated. Now add your sugar. So I'm going for a full cup, which is what the recipe called for, but after I made this, I probably think 3/4 of a cup is better, but that's just my preference. So I added my vanilla extract. That's about 1.5 teaspoons of vanilla extract and about 1/8 teaspoon of salt. And now I'm just going to give this a mix and just combine everything well. I've also seen recipes that exclude the sugar and just use a can of sweetened condensed milk. Okay, so these have thawed and proofed. They've doubled in size. So now what I'm going to do is carefully remove them. And one mistake I made here is that I didn't cover it with cling film while it thawed and proofed. So the tops are kind of dry. I'm going to start by preheating my oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit. And now I'm going to pour over most of this mixture on top of the proofed dough. And I'll leave a little bit behind to add after it's baked. I think the recipe said like 3/4 of the mixture goes on top of the rolls. And I also saw recipes that added a cornstarch slurry into the coconut milk mixture. I'm assuming that is to thicken it up, but I wanted to try this recipe first. Okay, so there's that. And it looks like I have a little less than a cup left. So I am going to bake these rolls in a preheated oven at 350 degrees Fahrenheit for about 20 minutes. And when they are done, by the way, it smells amazing. Look at this. Beautifully golden brown tops. Oh, I can't wait. Okay, so I'm going to carefully remove this. Try not to burn yourself. And while it's still hot, I saw that the recipe just calls for the rest of that coconut milk mixture, and you just pour it on top of these rolls. But it just, oh, it looks great. Okay, so give that a mix. This is the rest of the mixture. And just carefully pour it. And like I said, pour this sweet coconut milk over these golden baked, pillowy soft rolls. I mean, this, just talking about it, sounds great. I'm going to carefully just kind of finish off the rest of this coconut milk and carefully pour it. I mean, essentially you could maybe just pour it on top. Okay, so I let it soak for like 5 minutes and it's ready to be served. I'm just going to take a spoon and just kind of scoop 2 rolls, I guess, on your plate. And they are so pillowy soft. And I think this is the easier version because I think if you're making like a more authentic recipe, you're going to make your dough from scratch. But I really wanted to try this little recipe that I saw going viral. And I think I know the reason why some recipes call for the cornstarch slurry, because you can see the coconut milk mixture really didn't thicken too much, but that's okay because it tastes good. So I know this video is a shorter length video, but I just wanted to share my experience in trying PANI POPO. This is my first time trying it and I'm so excited. And comment down below if you are familiar with PANI POPO, if you've tried it before or you've seen the viral videos going around and you want to try it. But this, so good. I hope you give this recipe a try. I hope you like it, and thanks for watching.